Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly connection update. Let's get a quick overview of the connection. First, in the section that's my update, we have a piece on the etiquette luncheon. We focus on our spring recess, and then we celebrate Women's History Month. Then, of course, we go into our next section, which is safety tips for families. We have our school and district highlights. We finish off with our recognition. Let's get a little bit deeper into the connection. First, in my section, etiquette luncheon, led by Miss Nancy Prey of our Career Tech Ed department. What a wonderful job. You should have seen our kiddos in action right there at D'Youville College. This is an annual event, and it really is one of my favorite events of the year because, to be honest, I learn every time I attend this event. It's a great learning experience for our kids. Also, our kiddos from Kenmore East performed at this event. Take a little bit of a deeper look at this etiquette luncheon update. Then we get into spring recess, and just to remind everyone, tomorrow, Friday, March 29th, is our first day of spring recess, and it goes all the way through next week and even the Monday of the following week. Monday of the following week is Monday, April 8th. That is the solar eclipse day. Reminder, we are off that day as well from school. We return on Tuesday, April 9th. Be safe during that recess. Then we get into celebrating women's history. And folks, this week we celebrate one of our more famous women in Buffalo history, Miss Anne Montgomery, an African-American business owner who established an iconic Buffalo landmark named the Little Harlem Hotel. Check out that section, focuses on the early 1900s, and what a trailblazer that Miss Anne Montgomery was. Read up on her. Then we get into our safety tips for families, focusing on none other than our eclipse. The solar eclipse is that last day of spring recess, Monday, April 8th. And folks, even though it's going to be a great day, great learning experience for all of us in our community, it's going to be a very busy day around our area, especially in Erie County, and focusing on the safety tips with kids to make sure that we don't do any damage to our eyes. We send home those glasses for all of our kiddos. Let's make sure that we focus on those safety tips. We have some from Erie County listed right in this update. Then we get into our school and district highlights. Hoover Middle School to present Shrek Jr., April 12th through 13th. Kenmore East Alumni Association will induct 4 new members into its Hall of Distinction. Edison 4th grade musical brings the music of the 1950s to life. Schools invite experts to educate students about the solar eclipse. Staff wear purple to support epilepsy awareness. Hoover Elementary staff enjoy art therapy and drum circle activities during Wellness Week. Limburg first graders hold special performance for families and loved ones. Transportation staff collects cereal boxes for Edison Elementary donation drive. Hoover Middle School students compete in Minute to Win It assembly. And folks, all of that was happening around our district just in the past week. Make sure you read about those tremendous stories from our schools and district. So now we finish off with our recognition, and we have a very special one, a 2019 Kenmore East graduate, Rachel Hamilton, and Rachel is being recognized at her school. She's at RIT, Rochester Institute of Technology, and RIT has this special thing where they recognize their top 1% of undergraduates, and that's where Rachel is, in the top 1%. She gets to recognize someone that has been very influential in her life, and she has chosen our very own Kenmore East Master of Music, Phil Agulia. Check out this section. What a tremendous story that just truly feels all Kenton. And that's where we finish this week. Folks, we will not have an update next week. We will have one the week that we come back. I really want to focus on, we're going to have some pretty decent weather, it looks like, next week, but really focusing on spring safety. And that is not just for our little kids, for all of our parents out there that have teenagers. Trust me, even though they look like they're not listening, they hear you. Say it over and over and over again. Repetition with our kiddos is the best formula for success. And that, I promise you, will continue our Kenton strength. It will continue our Kenton unity, and it will continue us moving Kenton forward. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful spring recess.